Hi everyone, Martin here from martinsmayhem.blogspot.com. I hope you are well. So today's card is going to be a quite simple card on the basis, but super cute and super cute even. However, there's a lot of work going into it. So I'm sat down for this one. So we are going to be using two stamp sets, the Vibrant Vases as well as the Varied Vases. So the Varied Vases is available in the not autumn winter, it's in the annual catalogue, and the Vibrant Vases is available in the spring summer. We'll be using a mixture of the two stamp sets because they coordinate with a matching punch, which is here. So we're going to be doing a lot of work today. So let's get started. So pushing that to one side, I'm going to bring in a card base, which is of crumb cake, and that's just a standard C6, but it's opening from the top, as well as a mat of crumb cake. The reason why I would suggest using a mat for this card is because we're going to be doing a lot of heat embossing on the main base. So by adding a mat, you won't receive any warping in the actual card base, and by attaching it to a firm card base, it just looks more sturdy. So I'm going to bring in a ruler and a pencil, and I know it sounds basic, but what you're going to want to do is kind of find a line where you're wanting the vases in effect to sit. So because I know that it uses quite a lot of the upper half of the card, I'm going to just pop it down slightly towards the bottom and just do a rough line for reference. And that's where we're going to stamp this scallop border. So that's going to go out the way for now. And we're going to bring in them beautiful vases, as you see there, and some mint macaron cardstock, as well as the coordinating ink pad. And all I'm going to do is ink these up and stamp them down. Now you might be wondering why the vases were all on one block, and the reason for that is because I have lined these up with the punch. So let me punch these out and I will show you more. Punch. Okay. So basically, once you've punched out once, you can see that you've got the negative in effect. So what I did was I lined up the punches, the stamps, inside. How does it? Other way. There we go. Like so. And then I adhered them to the block by just pressing down, so that way I knew they were in the perfect place for lining up with the punch. So now I've got these, what I'm going to do, just pulled, is just sit them on top of the card like so. So I know the largest face is going to be in the middle, so I'm just going to draw a little line there. I'll keep that in place. I'm going to use the middle size there. So use that to mark out there. That one can go. And then using the smaller one on this side, I'm just going to place that down. And then just draw another line like so. Let's put these to one side. And then, if you can see, I've got 3 little marks, or points of reference, for me to stamp this adorable little flower bud stem. So before I do any stamping, as always, I'm going to bring in my embossing buddy and just lay a good amount down to remove all the static. So I am going to stamp the flowers first in Versamark. And the reason why I'm using the flowers first is so that I can block off this area here with a piece of scrap, which I'm going to use a post-it note to do, which you probably recognise from a previous video. So just ink that up, and then I know I want the flowers to be above that line, like so. And again here, I know I want them above that line. And here, I know it's above that line. So now they're stamped, I'm going to remove this. So them stems below the line are going to be hidden in effect by the vase. I'm going to bring in that scallop edge, ink that up, like so, and just lay that down. I'm going to stand up for this bit, and just line that up, and pop that down. And let's move everything out of the way. And I'm going to bring in my white embossing powder, which I'm just going to sprinkle over the card, like so. Knock off any excess, and then you're going to want to heat emboss. So bear with me a moment. And there you have it, all heat embossed in white. So as you can see, there is some warping in the card, so you can just quickly give it a little shape to try to correct it, like so. But it's fine because it's going to be adhered down onto our base of crumb cake. So let's do that first. Where is my snail? Using snail adhesive, I'm just going to run a strip top, bottom, and just down the side, so, and then line that up onto my card front, like so, and that will adhere down. So to open that up, I'm going to colour in the flowers and this little scallop edge using blends. So you might not have thought of using blends on coloured cardstock, but the outcome is rather cute. And all I'm going to do, this is Highland Heather Dark, is just gently place the nib inside of the white. So it's a super cute effect. And as you can see, very therapeutic. Like so. So actually I think I used the dark afterwards. Here. Just to offset them ever so slightly and really make them pop. So with the dark I'm not doing the whole leaf or petal, just dropping a bit in. Like so. And there you go. How super cute is that? It's just the subtle things that really make this card pop. And then I'm going to use Barbie Blue Dark just to go into these sections of the scallops. Just again, just to highlight this area. And that's that. So now that's done, you can bring back your vases, like so. Pop a dimensional on the back. Of each. Peel off the back. And just find the order in which you want them. So I'm going to do the middle one first. Line that up with the bottom. Oh, no, that's going to sit there. Then this one's going to sit behind that one, ever so slightly. Like so. Finally this one is going to sit there, like that. So to finish the card off, I have already, apologies, pre-heat embossed a piece of basic black with the sentiment, "You are simply the best." Let's not quote Tina Turner. And I'm just going to snip it down like so, so I have an equal amount either end, before cutting in to create a teeny tiny fishtail effect. And then that's just going to sit over the top of our sentiment, or over the top of the rest of the card, like so, using 2 mini dimensionals on either end. That's going to sit there. Like so. Dust all the rubbish away. And there you have today's card. I hope you enjoyed today's card. While you're here, why not pop into the description bar below, where a full list of the products used are available, as well as links to my online shop, where you can purchase the stamp sets, the ink pads, anything that you see fit for yourselves, as well as why not like, comment and subscribe and share to all your social media so everybody can see how super quick and easy it is to make such a beautiful card like this. I'll see you around. Bye.